welcome to the Dressmakers Closet. My name's Jane. So it's January, Happy New Year to you all, and January is the time of year when fresh start, new beginnings. We all like to make maybe some New Year's resolutions, and quite often it's lose some weight. And this video is from a few of you requesting if I'd share with you my weight loss journey. If you've been following me, I've lost 4 stone and maintained it 2 years almost to the month. So I thought I'd share with you my journey, how I did it. Hopefully it might inspire and motivate you if you are in need of some. So I'll explain all after this little intro. So hi and welcome back, and if you just found my channel, hello, welcome, and don't forget to subscribe and follow along. I'd love for you to join me. So yeah, weight loss journey. So as I said in the intro, it's January 2022 and it's a big month, isn't it, for people wanting to lose weight, want to join the gym, all that type of thing. New Year's resolutions and weight loss is usually up there in the top 10 of things that people want to do. And I've been asked by you a few times, would I share my weight loss journey? I'm not on here to brag or show off or anything at all, because it's my weight loss journey and it's personal to me, and it's no good to anybody else, but it is good to you if it helps to motivate you, inspire you, maybe give you a little kick up the old behind if you're needing it. Maybe you're on a journey, weight loss journey, and you feel as if you're not getting anywhere, you're like treading in mud type of thing. Well, hopefully I can inspire you, because believe me, my weight loss was not simple, it took a while. So let's go. I'm going to pop some pictures of when I started off in 2019, February 2019. I don't mind sharing your pictures of me 4 stone heavier, not at all. It's all about my journey, and it's just, you know, I'm not bothered at all, because I achieved what I wanted to do, and I am quite happy to show you the progress pictures and what have you. I lost weight through Slimming World, so this is not a sponsor or anything at all, but this is how I did it. So I joined Slimming World. Now I have joined Slimming World a few times before over the years, and I've always lost weight. I joined Slimming World about 5-6 years ago. I lost 3 stone, no problem, but then somehow I put it all back on. So I wasn't very happy with myself at that, and it just got to a point that, for me anyway, obviously this is me and I can't, obviously your story is going to be different, but me personally, I wasn't happy when I looked at myself in the mirror. It's not about being vain or anything like that. It's about feeling content and happy in your own skin. And I wasn't. And I just absolutely hated the way I look. I hated the way I felt. I felt bunched up, a little bit unfit, and just didn't like the way I looked at all. And it got me down. But I didn't really do much about it, you know. Kept looking in the mirror, kept making me feel down, kept making me feel fed up, but didn't really do anything. I was just like on that same old type of thing. I just thought, enough's enough. I'm going to go back to Slimming World. I tried doing Slimming World, like following it from before myself, but no, it just wasn't working for me. So I just needed to go to a class where I got weighed every week in front of the consultant, stay to the class, some of the class discussions if I wanted to, but mainly for me was go to the class, get weighed, because I knew that would be motivation for me. And also when I joined in February 2019, I've got my book here, and I'll pop some pictures of my book. I'm quite happy to share all of it with you. I joined 2019, it was exactly the 8th of February 2019, so almost 2 years ago. And I was 13 stone 7.5, which works out, for you people who live in the US, it was 189.5 pounds. To me, it wasn't the actual number, the weight, it just was how I felt. I felt bigger than what I want to be. Now, weight loss is purely personal, so it doesn't matter what size you are, how much you weigh, it's all about how you feel inside. So it doesn't matter what the figure is, doesn't matter what the size of the clothes that you wear, none of that really matters, to be fair. If you feel good in what you wear, you feel good at how you look, feel good when you look at yourself in the mirror, then that's all that matters. So when you get to that point, that's that's I suppose your weight loss journey. You've got there, and I hadn't got there. I just did not like the way I looked in the mirror, and I didn't like the way the clothes fitted on me. I didn't like anything I put on. I didn't want to wear like really nice clothes because everything I wore just wasn't doing it for me. So I joined the class. Now, I was quite a slow loser, to be fair. I used to sit in that class every week, and everybody around me, we go, oh, well done, such and such, she's lost £4, somebody else has lost £7, somebody else, and I was like 1/2 maintain. I was really, really slow. And in fact, for the first 5 weeks, I gained £2.5 in my first 5 weeks. And I didn't go off track. I did not go off the Slimming World plan at all. I followed the Slimming World plan to the letter. I did not fall off track. And so week 5, I was like sitting in class. Oh God, how have I gained over the weeks? So over the 5 weeks, I had my weight loss was £2.5 weight gain. The first week, I lost £1. The second week, I put 2.5 on. The third week, I lost half. The fourth, I put half on. The fifth, I put £1 on. So there's my £2.5 weight on. And I was like gutted at the class. But I was gutted, and I went home and I was gutted every week. I used to go home feeling gutted. But it didn't put me off, and that's what I'm trying to say to you. Don't let it put you off. It's not going to happen overnight, and it certainly is a journey. And just relax about it if you can. If you're going to join a class, or if you're just going to do your own diet, just have a set goal in your mind of what you'd like to lose. I had a set goal with my consultant for 10 stone, 7.5, so it was 3 stone. I just said to her, let's go for 3 stone and see how I feel when I get to 3 stone. I wasn't bothered about it had to be 3 stone. I wanted to see how I felt. So that 5 weeks, I mean, it's enough to put anybody off, but I didn't give up. So don't give up. If you don't lose in the speed that you want to lose, don't give up. Don't give up. Just keep going. Keep going. That's my advice. And don't let it get you down. Just keep thinking glass half full. You're still doing it. You're following your diet, whichever one you're doing, and what you're following the regime that you're following. Just keep going. So then after 10 weeks, I'd already lost a total of £3. And I remember sitting in the class and everybody's clapping because on week 10, I'd lost, where were we? Week £3. Week 10, so we're into April. Week 10, £3 I'd already lost. And I was like to everybody, what am I doing wrong? And the consultant was saying, you're not doing anything wrong. It's not a race. It's not a race, so not one of us we're not all going to lose weight at the same time. Our bodies are different. It's not a race. Forget that it's a race. Just keep doing what you're doing. So that's what kept me motivated. And obviously I'll pop pictures up of me as I'm going along, and you can see I started off, my face was much fatter. I was more solid, just bigger. I was just bigger all around. Now some people may think what I looked like then is okay. And that's absolutely fine. But as I say, this is my personal weight. This is my journey to lose weight until I felt fine. Until I knew I could tick the box. I had that feeling, and that's it. I'm happy. That's where I want to be. And I knew I wasn't nowhere near there for me as myself. And so I just kept going. So you can see as I put pictures up, you can see how my weight loss, slowly, gradually changing. My face is slowly getting a little bit thinner. And my shoulders and my arms less chunky, and I had quite a lot of weight around my waist, and as you can see over time I've got my waist back. And then as you can see the final picture with my jeans, that's the day I remember that photograph. That's the day I knew this is what I want to look like. This is my weight loss. I'm not bothered what the number says on the scale. Obviously I wanted to know what the number was on the scale, but I wasn't set in my mind I had to be this weight. I had to wear that size clothes. I just knew this is how I want to look. I feel great. I feel amazing. And that's what did it. I just kept on going. And it took me 51 weeks to lose 3 stone, my target. And I got to the 3 stone. And I said to my consultant, this is before that picture, I said to my consultant, I'm going to keep going a little bit longer because I feel as if I'm not quite there. And she said, yeah, that's absolutely fine. Do you want to set yourself another target? I said, well, I won't set another target, but I'll just maybe go a few more weeks until I know in my mind, know in my body, that's what I want to look. And then by which time you get the usual people who think that, you know, being nice, and they probably are being nice, but saying, like my mum or my dad, don't be losing any more weight, you're starting to look gone. Don't be losing any more weight, you're starting to look scrawny. Don't be losing any more weight, it's making you look older. You know, all those type of things where people are obviously trying to be nice. But I thought, no, I'm just going to keep going until not what you tell me, until I know. So I just kept on going. So I say 51 weeks. So if you sat there watching now thinking I want to lose my weight in 3-4 months, it's not impossible, but it can be where when you don't achieve it, it can be then you just feel like jacking it all in and don't do it. And then you're back on that roller coaster, you're back in that rut, and again, you're starting again. So don't ever stop, keep going. Even if you have a rubbish week, a rubbish fortnight, a rubbish month. I had a really weak month of August 2019. I maintained, I lost 1 and I maintained the whole of the month of August. I was like, maintain, lost 1, maintained. What the heck? But I just kept going. I just kept going to class. I just kept sitting and chatting and listening to everybody's, you know, inspiration stories. Some people were, you know, were losing the weight, so they were like, you know, crying. There's other people who'd got the target. So it was all people at different levels of their journey. Some people, you know, just didn't come back. And I was determined, because the only person I could blame if I didn't lose this weight, the only person I could blame was me. And the only person that was making me feel fed up looking in the mirror was me. So I thought, I've got to put an end to it. So I just kept going. So I went every single week. I went through Christmas. Where are we in the Christmas? 6th of December, 13th of December, 20th of December, 27th of December I went. 3rd of January. I didn't miss 1 week in 51 weeks. So don't go half-heartedly, or don't do your diet half-heartedly. Just keep doing it. Even if you have a really bad week, or me, a really poor month, don't look at it that way. Just look at it, well, it's a journey. I'm on it and I'm going to keep on going. Don't come off that journey. That's one thing I would say to you. Do not come off that journey, because if you do, you'll kick yourself, you'll hate yourself, because you'll think, I didn't do it, I'm just going to jack it in, I'm going to, you know, feel sorry for myself, and then I'm going to that continuous loop, looking in the mirror, I hate the way I look, I hate my clothes, I don't want to dress nice, back on that loop. And the only way to get off that loop is just keep on going, just keep going, don't be deterred. I mean, my month of August was, you know, I could have given up, I didn't, and I went every single week, rain, shine, Christmas. I went, and then I got my 3 stone, and I got my award, I got my 3 stone, I got my Target member, I got my Target member certificate, lifetime membership, and it was just like absolutely amazing. I remember coming home saying to John, I've done it, lost my 3 stone. He was like, woohoo, and my mum and dad were like, woohoo, and then, you know, but I just thought, no, I'm just going to keep going a little bit longer. So I kept on going, and in the end I'd lost 3 stone 9. And I was quite happy with that. So I thought, yeah, I'm really, really happy. And that's roughly when that picture of me wearing that t-shirt and my jeans, because those jeans were hanging off me there, because they were like older jeans, a bigger size. But I was determined not to buy any new jeans until I got where I wanted to be. And yeah, and I'd look at that picture with great fondness and think, yeah, that's what I wanted to be. And I got there, I was so thrilled. If I could bottle how I feel, and I still feel to this day, two years down the line, I went on and lost further weight without even trying. So I had to then increase what I was eating, because I'd lost 4 stone, got the 4 stone, and I thought, I've got to like eat a bit more. I went to see my consultant, and she said, you've got to eat a little bit more now, because, you know, you've got to get that balance right. Anyway, I've managed to find the balance, and I managed to keep off the 4 stone. Tip for maintaining it this time round is, I never want to be, this is what drives me, this is honest truth, I never want to feel like I did feel before looking in that mirror. That ain't going to happen. I had it once a few years ago when I lost the 3 stone, and it fell through my fingers like water, and I was gutted. So I thought, right, I'm going to do it. When I get there, I'm getting all shivers just even talking about it, because I still feel so good now. I'm thinking when I get there, when I lose my weight, I'm going to hold on to it and I am going to treasure it like a diamond, like gold. I'm going to treasure it and I'm going to keep it. And I'm never going to take it for granted. And that's how I've managed to maintain. So I eat fairly healthily as it is anyway, but I do eat, you know, might have a bar of chocolate, I may have a Danish pastry, I may have a bit of cake here and there, but I don't overindulge. Try and listen to my body, so I eat what I want, but as soon as I start to feel full, my plate could be still piled high with food, but as soon as I start to feel full, that's when I put my plate down. Because obviously I don't know whether many of you out there watching, but I was brought up by my mum and dad, you know, eat what's on your plate, don't waste your food. So I've always emptied my plate, but I'll stop as soon as I'm, you know, feeling full. And that's how I've managed to maintain it. I do a little bit of exercise, but I don't do an awful lot. I'm always on the go and I never sit still. That's me, as you know, it's me. 50,000 mile an hour Jane. But I go for a morning walk on a morning, brisk power walk on a morning to get John and my dad's newspaper every day, come rain or shine. If I could bottle how I feel and sell it, I'll be a millionaire, because the feeling is just amazing. So if you're thinking of starting your weight loss, or you're on your weight loss and you're feeling a little bit, it's not going the way I want it to go, please let me just inspire you, just keep going. Please let me motivate you, hopefully, just to keep going. Don't be put off. And if you've had a bad week and you've put on, don't let that put you off. I had quite a few weeks where I put on and I couldn't even tell you why I put on, but my body put weight on. Don't let those negative weeks think, oh, I'm not doing it, I'm jacking it in. Don't, because you're just going to self-jeopardise what you're doing. So don't do that. Just think, like I did, I've had a bad week, next week will be better. Always think, next week will be better. Don't go, that's it, I'm not going anymore, I'm not doing it anymore. Where's the bag of crisps, or where's the cake, or whatever. Don't do that, please. That's another thing, piece of advice if I could share with you, is that. So I hope I've given you all a bit of a boost, a bit of inspiration, a bit of motivation if you're needing it. So go out. If you want to lose your weight, go out and do it, achieve it. And keep me posted, for those of you that are on a weight loss journey, keep me posted, let me know how you're doing. And if you want a little bit of motivation, just message me, you know, say you're struggling and I'll give you a little bit of a motivation pep talk, so to speak, if you want. That's how I've done it. So yeah, so that's my weight journey. That's how I did it. I joined Slimming World. Obviously, like I said before, it's got nothing to do, this video's got nothing to do with Slimming World. I'm not, you know, sponsored or anything like that. And there is other slimming clubs out there. There's lots of other online slimming weight loss tools and weight loss plans you can follow and join and subscribe to. So there's all sorts out there. So whichever one you choose, stick the picture in your head how you want to look and how you want to feel, and just let that keep you going. Just keep going. Bad weeks, keep going. Good weeks, keep going. So that's it for today's video, January 2022. So if you want some motivation and you want some inspiration and you want to start a new year with a new weight loss, then go out there and get it. You can do it, definitely. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this little pep talk wasn't too strict. I hope it's given you just that little bit of a boost that maybe you needed. And remember, I was once there. You can come from the dark side over onto the bright side, definitely. But thanks for watching me, and I shall see you on my next video. Bye for now.